Over the past few videos, we've talked in detail about your tech baseline. This allows you to know where you are and what you have regarding your IT modernization and transformation journey. It's essentially the beginning of the journey. If you haven't done so already, I suggest you check those videos out to give you more of a foundation for a video like this. Now, while the baseline is essential to your IT modernization and transformation efforts, it doesn't stop there. Again, it's just the beginning. The true value in your modernization and transformation efforts is bridging the gap between where you are today, which is your tech baseline, and where you want to go / where you need to be, right? Which is your strategy as well as your vision. This is where you implement those changes that you've planned based on where you are and where you need to be, also called your tech transition. For this video, to kick off the subject of tech transition, I want to share with you 5 common pitfalls that will prevent your successful tech transition. Number 1, not understanding what it will take to be successful, or in more businessy terms, your critical success factors. This is normally a result of things like focusing too much on tech and ignoring the other successful aspects of change and transformation, like people and systems. In practice, it'll sound something like, just buy this tool or this system or this software, and it'll solve all your problems. I'd be shocked if you hadn't heard some version of that. I'd also be shocked if it were actually successful. The reality is transitions are complex, especially with larger organizations. Think of it like this. Can you think of anything in life, anywhere in time, where there was a complex problem and the solution was just do this? Being so myopically focused results in blind spots where you're inevitably going to miss critical success factors like the culture of the organization, how processes and systems integrate, how the technology contributes to the overall critical success factors, and more. As I've said in previous videos, what you don't know will hurt you. So not understanding the critical success factors will hurt you. The key here is about accounting for the uniqueness of your organization from a people, systems, and technology perspective, then being able to successfully integrate new solutions into your existing operations. Number 2, not investing in relationships. Inevitably, things will go wrong. No matter how well you've planned, things will go wrong. Building and nurturing relationships with everyone involved, or key stakeholders, if you will, another business term, is critical to working through those inevitable challenges. Key stakeholders include the transition team members, folks in operations, leadership, as well as any internal or external stakeholders. Investing in relationships leads to success when things inevitably go wrong. Number 3, a missing or poor transition plan. While it's important to have an overall strategy for your IT modernization and transformation, you'll need a plan for specifically the transition phase. Because there are so many people, deliverables, technology, moving pieces and parts that you'll have to account for, a poor or even missing transition plan will inevitably lead you to failure. Number 4, poor risk and contingency management. Again, things will go wrong. or at least not according to your plans. But when they do, you want to be able to ask and answer very basic yet critical questions like, how are you monitoring what's going on to be able to immediately spot when things go wrong, which lowers your risk? Or are you keeping a list of the things that may go wrong and developing contingencies over time, just in case those things actually happen? People seem to always roll their eyes at me when we're talking risk and contingency management until something does go wrong and you're able to say, I planned for that, and here's what we'll do, which beats the heck out of, this went wrong. We're working to figure out what it is and why, and it'll take us days or weeks or maybe months to figure it out. You tell me which one you would prefer. Let me be clear. You'll never be able to account for everything that could go wrong or not according to plans. But the more you can account for in advance, and the quicker you can spot issues, you will inevitably increase the probability of your success. Number 5, having the wrong team or team makeup. Think of your favorite pro or college sports team. Now, think about this. Your favorite team can be 100% prepared with a great plan for winning the game, contingency plans for when things don't go quite as they had planned. Your team could have great chemistry and relationships amongst the players and the coaches and the water boys and anyone else involved. But if your team is incapable of executing the plan at the level needed to win, they will lose. Therefore, if you're either leading the transition or you're the customer for the transition, make sure that you know and understand the team makeup and the critical skills and roles that are necessary for success, and also that you feel comfortable with those things. If not, you will inevitably fail. So now that we've covered all 5 common pitfalls of transition, I hope this at least helps you to avoid some or all of them as you successfully modernize and transform your IT.